Hey everybody, we are back with part 3 of episode 5 of Play to Find Out the Circle.
Before we get to the actual game, we as players we were all having a conversation where about conditions and how they work.
Mm-hmm.
The condition is based on the volatility of the domain you're rolling. So single domains and enemy pairs are more dangerous than allied pairs or domains that you have an advance in.
And for those of them that don't have that beautiful circle that you have drawn out in Roll20 in front of them, like, are you on that page or whatever for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as single domains being like the main 5: blood, death, fate, essence, nature. Allied being along that circle.
Yeah, and then the
smaller risk of it's still risk of failure, but smaller
consequences because those types of spirits essentially get along better.
Mm-hmm. And then enemy pairs being anything of the star in between.
Mm-hmm. So you want to avoid rolling the enemy pairs if you can, if you don't have both of them.
And you also want to avoid anything you have 0 advances in, because those aren't considered like one of your peeps.
Yeah. The last thing I will mention is that a lot of the circle is positioning yourself to roll the stuff you're good at when you need to succeed on a roll. Super is fairly good at this.
Well, it's more you have to be willing to, because I don't like saying you shouldn't do something. I think it's more you have to be willing to accept the consequences when you
that's an inherent. I mean, that's inherent to any Powered by the Apocalypse game. Is
any game.
Well,
right. Just sometimes you got to roll something that you're not good at, just because like your character actually really cares about it, or like.
For example, you go out on a limb. Guess what? If you're the dwarf, then you're probably going to be falling very hard in your very heavy suit and making a very bad dex check to save your life. If you're the rogue, going out on a limb and falling is astronomical if it were to happen and you were to fail miserably.
Well, it's a situation where there is a learning curve to the circle. It's different than traditional learning curves, where you have to learn the mechanics and then you have to learn, like, fictionally how to position yourself. And then there's even a little bit to do with the GM and how they interpret the different domains.
I think something that would really help is like there's like the thing that's like death is these 3 things, fate is these 3 things. It would be more helpful to like have like here's a vignette about death. Here's a thing.
Sort of a paragon character or a paragon.
Not even that, just like write up a little thing about a shaman doing something related to death.
Oh, that yeah, sort of like the character descriptions in the player.
Don't say what it is, don't say anything, just like write up a thing and then like that is a shaman invoking a death spirit.
That is actually something I'm in the process of writing.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of writing an explanation of the different domains and sort of the things they can do.
That would be very helpful, because even sometimes, even after playing it for so long, I'm even still like, what would this be? Like,
yeah, I do enjoy those flavor text things, the blurbs that explain what a class is in the player's handbook.
I mean, that's the trick, right? Is those take a lot of work.
No, yeah, totally.
I'm trying right now. We're trying to get mechanics down packed. And I think I'm getting to the point where I feel like the mechanics are pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty solid where I want them. I might tweak a few things about the way conditions work. I think I might make conditions 5 instead of 4.
Since there are 5 schools, since there are 5.
Well, that's more so you have a little bit more warning, but we can talk about that at the end of the session when we do our test wrap up. Because it's very easy if you roll poorly to go from a 2-point condition to 4 points of condition and then a permanent condition and just out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like exactly what happened to Andromeda just now.
Poor Andromeda. Sorry.
So, Jaden.
Circle time?
Circle time.
Circle time.
Circle time.
No more mechanic talk.
No more mechanics talk. We'll talk about that later. Jaden, you're in the genre.
Mm-hmm.
Maud was surprisingly chill with the fact that you turned a dude into money.
Yeah.
You get the impression that she's seen Alex do a lot worse.
Probably.
So you're
Yeah, I like probably like just like I did this to save this place and save the people that depend on it.
and he tried to hurt me, so it was kind of in self-defense, even though I had him captured.
Oh yeah, that too. Like he was going to like take me out so he could take that coin.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so the John,
yeah, like mostly like I'm just like we have all this money, pay people, get this place back in working shape, like use it for what you need to do.
That's what's been happening.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening. The bar has like picked up the number of visitors. You no longer have people that definitely work at other bars coming in here to kind of like size you up and figure out if they can buy you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure that was something you were dealing with.
Oh yeah.
Like visitors are coming in, and as per your request, spirits are coming in.
Sweet.
Spirits are coming in. They're like leaving something that you don't fully understand what it is. Sort of like a spiritual kind of currency, I guess.
Cool.
But yeah, you'll like I don't know. One day you just came in to your office and there was like an alms box in there, and inside of it were these. They look like small gems. They're like about the size and shape of like a teardrop. They're perfectly clear with the littlest fleck of light in them.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea if they're worth anything in the real world, but they're
actually
something to show the spirits.
So it's like in a little box thing.
Yeah, it's in like a little alms box.
So maybe like one night, like it's like 3 a.m. or whatever after closing. I'm up in my office. I've got like the box with like the things in it, like sitting on my desk. I walk over and I grab my guitar. I sit in my chair and I start playing something. I think it's like an acoustic version of Heathens. And I want to do my lament thing. My lament to the fallen. I want to see if I can summon Harley.
I think this might be the time when you could do that. Harley is not. The trick is Harley is not technically dead. And
okay.
If you're like, you can totally summon her with your lament. Just know that means narratively something has happened to her that has caused her to die as a spirit, and she's now a dead thing. I'm giving as you the player. I'm giving you that option.
So there's a difference between alive spirits and dead spirits?
Well, it's a ghost. You're talking to the spirit of a dead thing. Something has happened to her to make her no longer exist any other way than talking to her through.
So spirits and ghosts are different things.
Very much.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. Didn't we try to talk to Harley once?
You tried to talk to her.
Yeah, I tried to summon her with this, but it didn't.
That was like immediately after the ritual.
Right. Okay. That didn't click in my head then.
You can still lament, and you might get something useful.
Well, I guess I don't really want to, because
You can reach out to Harley in the spirit world.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that'll just be what the thing.
Yeah, that's just flat. That's just flat hedonism.
Okay, sure.
Do you have Silence of Passion?
Yeah.
Take a +1 for silence.
Damn.
You're an asshole.
Do you want to go to her, or do you want her to come to you?
I kind of want to go to her.
Awesome. So you're.
It is. Just things that are completely selfish get things that are 5s and 6s. Why?
My life is a lie.
Yeah. He has a +3 to hedonism, +1 from his +1 from his
Signs of passion.
Signs of Passion.
Ah.
So I think you're looking at this. You're looking at this on box, and you're strumming. All my friends are here.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get the VOD flag, I'm gonna stop. And it's like you get to a certain point and you like close your eyes to kind of like get into the music, and then you hear Harley's voice like join you in the song.
Cool. Yeah.
And you like feel arms reach around you and play the lower part of the guitar. What do you do?
Probably like keep it going, but then I think my eyes are shut and like keep it going, and then I open them up to like view what is the new situation.
It's hard to say exactly where you are. It's just a giant like empty space. Actually, no. It's like an old house. It's like an old plantation house, but everywhere is hung like lights, like Christmas lights, like waterfall, like icicle lights are everywhere, and everything's like lit really like with this like soft orangey red glow, and there's like music playing off in some distance that's similar to the song you were playing, and you can hear people singing, but not exactly from where. And everything smells kind of like smoke. And if you look at the waterfall lights for any amount of time, you realize they're those things that the spirits have been leaving. And you're sitting on like a pillow, just like in the center of this room. And then like you see like a pair of humanoid arms. They're not human hands. There's something different about them. They're like longer and more spindly. They're like too perfect. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like keeping the song going after you stop singing. And you can't see her, but because you're facing away from her, but she's reaching around you to play.
Yeah, so maybe like the transition takes place over the course of the song, and then like I finish it with like finish it with a strum, and then like been a little while, huh?
Yeah, really has. She like plucks a few strings. So what are you doing here?
Wanted to come talk, see how things are going in the whatever the hell this place
Hereafter.
is.
It's a place I made. Not exactly sure where it is either. She like plucks a sour note. And you like something about this place seems weird. Like maybe you're not supposed to be here, but you're here, so you're just gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
It's something about the way like the echoes move around the room. You're just like, that's not the shape this room should be.
That's not how sound works.
Like there's like a wall right in front of you, and you like pluck the sour note, and it like echoes from behind you, and you're like, that's weird. And she's just
It's
like,
weird. It's like off. I like it.
I thought you would. Yeah, I wasn't excited about being a spirit, but that means I get to just have fun for eternity. It's great.
There's that, I guess.
Ask me for help. It plucks another sour note. Sometimes I give it to them. But I really like you, so of course I wanted to talk. And you feel something on like the back of your neck that kind of feels like hot breath. And she's like, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, I like Did the box come with me since I like was kind of aiming for that, or like
Yeah, totally. You got a 14. You got a 15, man. The box came wherever the fuck the box came.
Okay. So I like so I kind of like lean the guitar up and kind of like carefully lay it to the side.
Mhm.
Then I lean forward and pick up the box. I turn on the pillow to face
Yeah,
her.
you're like looking at her, and it's weird. Like it's unsettling. She's like, have you ever seen someone who's like so attractive that it just doesn't work? Like they have all the features of an attractive person, but they just don't mesh together.
So
Every day in the mirror.
Exactly. Exactly. You're looking at Adam. You're looking at yourself. It's just a guy, average bloke, got like brown hair combed over.
Really, you're not like I remember.
Glasses. You don't know when she was a dude. She just was.
It happens. Oh.
She started expressing male. How's that? No.
Yeah.
The body, her features are just like too perfect.
Mhm.
Like the closest analogy I can think of is like a gambler trying to hide a tell. Like she's trying to cover up the fact that she's not human, and it just hits the uncanny valley. It's too perfect.
Yeah.
And her hair like hangs off like to one side, and not like any of it is out of place. There's like no shine on her skin at all, other than the soft glow of the lighting in this area.
Yeah. So now that I'm like seeing her and taking her in, like
it's maybe a little bit unsettling to you.
Yeah, like
not intentionally, but this isn't Harley. This is something else.
Like you look different. Good, but different.
I am different. I'm a spirit now, so spirit of revelry, apparently.
Revelry.
Hedonism or whatever. I don't know. Alex comes up with dumb shit. Anyway.
I think you can call yourself whatever you want.
What you got there? And she like points to the box.
Well, this came out of pulling the club out of the what's a good analogy? You know, like when like the old story is like when a hunter would like put a hole full of like shit covered spikes at the bottom. But they would cover it with a lot of nice stuff, like flowers and stuff. So you walk over it and you're like, oh, I'm going to pick a flower. And you fall and land on spikes, and then shit goes into your veins.
Yeah.
That was the club. I saved it. And this is part of that.
So she opens the top of the on box. And up until this point, you didn't know it was openable.
Like, oh, that's new.
And she pops it open, and she reaches inside. It just runs her hands through these teardrop shaped gems. And her hand, again, her fingers are too long and too straight, and they move too precisely. They're too perfect. She picks one up and looks at it for a second, and sets it back in the drawer, and it's just in the jar, and closes the box. And it's just those, my friend, are fragments. Those are fragments of souls.
Oh, are they?
That's dope as shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
And this is what spirits pay with.
This is what very, very mean spirits pay with. They are the souls of people that have made deals with them. Shattered into fragments, reforged, or sometimes souls willingly given, like Luna and Myth. How's she, by the way? I know she got out of this shit thing.
That is quite the story, actually.
It's okay. I know she's dead.
It is good.
Well, okay. I know.
It's more complicated than that?
I know Melissa's in her body because you messed up. but that's okay.
They're kind of together.
It's okay, honey. And she like touches her face, and her hand is just like unnaturally warm. You're just like, oh god, that feels weird. And she's just like, it's okay, it's all right. So
Yes, some of the clientele I've picked up has been leaving these.
you appear to be dealing with spirits.
Yes, I've opened up, diversified a bit. Opened up the genre to some spirits. They seem to have taken to it.
She is looking at the box, just like, you talked to the Council of the Deathless.
That I did.
Those are some scary motherfuckers, Jaden.
They seemed quite affable when I talked to them.
Well, you appear to all of them. I'm guessing that this alms box is not necessarily for you. They gave you a loan. And if I know anything about them, believe me, I do. And she kind of gives him like a, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Smile. Like, yeah, I fucked those old guys. She gives you that smile, but maybe it doesn't make any sense to you because you're like, wait, what? This is confusing. And she's just like, they probably want a soul. So
There's a bunch of them right here.
these are fragments. You need the whole thing. You need to assemble them. Trick is, whatever you create will have a completed soul. And then you're going to have to deal with the repercussions of doing that. I could never do it, but I don't know. You're different. Maybe you can.
Don't put yourself down like that. You're great.
I'm
Actually,
great.
speaking of that, so the nightclub part of the genre is open to spirits. The other section is, as of right now, not. I was thinking about that and wondering if you might want your old job back.
You want a spirit stripper.
I can't say anyone's ever done it before.
I have an idea. Can you roll your hedonism for me?
Okie dokie. Do I get my signs of passion?
You are asking a very, very powerful hedonism spirit to just do whatever the heck she wants with your bar. So yes.
And bingo,
That's how
bango,
you-
boom.
That's how you kind of do it.
Okay. What's your correct condition count? You have 2 or 3?
I just have Midas touch.
Just have minus.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. All right. She gets like this big smile on her face. And it's like perfectly straight, like perfectly white teeth, like perfect smile, like distance, perfect everything, but it's just too perfect. There's no flaw anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So the Elven Queen from Lord of the...
She's a Barbie doll. She's like the most terrifying Barbie doll you've ever seen.
I mean, there is a woman who went under a whole bunch, like a butt ton of plastic surgery to become...
Too perfect, yeah. She's too perfect. And then she just smiles and she's like, oh, we can get to that later. And she like offers you a hand.
Eyes perk up like, oh.
She like stands you up and then like it starts to like walk you off in a direction. And then I think we fade to black here.
Yeah.
You take a level 1 condition,
Of.
touched by hedonism,
Spirit STDs.
basically. It's a little part of there's a little part of her soul that's gonna be in you for a while.
She made you pregnant?
Oh no.
I mean,
Pregante.
just put something in his soul.
Hey, hey. Trust the Midas touch.
I'm gonna
Get the fuck out.
move a front.
Just because of a pun?
I'm gonna move a front. Oh dear.
Tux, if we could move fronts just for puns.
The
game
It would be over.
This game would have gone somewhere totally different. No, actually, you doing that removed you from one front and moved you to another. That's good. You're no longer infected by Andromeda's weird mind sickness.
Oh, good.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
Remember how I said you've been feeling like crap for a long time?
Me?
Yeah, you've been like hearing whispers, haven't been sleeping.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a thing. You're a disease carrier now. You're looking under the hood. Sorry.
Question?
Yes.
Me?
Would you like to know?
I'm.
Suddenly rethinking that want to have a scene.
I'm offended.
There's no need to
Beyond
be
being
offended by
a
quarantine.
carrier in every single RPG.
I just can't do anything. I just can't do anything right. I'm always just a mess. All of my characters are a mess.
like I drive my characters like stolen cars. You drive your characters like cars in a crash test.
Hey, remember that time that you told me I played my characters too hard?
You do.
Yeah, still
do.
kind of salty about that comment. Just let you know.
I'll deal with it. Moving
I'll fight
on.
you. I'll fight you.
I don't really want to fight you.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Doesn't want to fight? I think that's all that it means.
That either he's certain of the result and doesn't like the complications of said result, or he's certain you'll win.
I have no interest in fighting you. Moving on. So Nova,
Yes.
you get a call on your cell phone.
Can I tell who it's from?
It's from Brian.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
Nova, we have a problem. We have a big problem. We have a problem.
Fucking
How big?
hell!
That does indeed sound like a problem.
Yeah, we have a problem. I need you to get to Andromeda's place like now.
Does Andromeda happen to have any house plants?
How the fuck should I know?
You're literally in my mind, you dumb asshole!
No. I don't believe they do. I don't feel like you'd be the kind of person to grow stuff.
Fuck no.
You might have some potatoes.
Is
Does
there,
that count?
is there a convenient bush outside?
Yes, probably. I don't know.
All right.
Here?
Yes, okay. Can I just use word of growth to be there? I don't care if I show up naked.
Word of growth.
Yeah.
What if growth is commanding plants that already exist? This would be an evolution effect.
Okay, I'm cool with evolution as well.
Uh-huh.
Works for me. What were my highlighted stats as well? Just completely unrelated.
I know.
Wouldn't take. Yeah. So evolution is fate and nature. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so it'll be +1. I arrive, maybe partially clothed. Nah.
Okay, that breaks my theory for getting those awesome rolls now, because this is not a complete selfish.
Yeah, this
Tux?
was entirely
Tux?
well, okay, but to be fair, like Nova is a very like what's the word? Selfless character, kinda. She's not gonna get, so I don't fucking know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you get on the your body disappears and you just
Oh my god, wait. Do plants come up and like swirl around her feet and just like swallow her into the earth?
Hell yeah.
I'm hungry now.
That'd be dope as hell.
basically, and then you just do you want to be clothed?
Let's go with poison ivy or less. For
Okay.
the level of clothed
Oh, okay,
and
so
style.
actually poison
So-
ivy.
No, like
Mirth.
like
Poison ivy style.
Yeah, that's
clothing.
exactly what I was thinking. Thank you, Tux. That's exactly what I was thinking.
So you like fall out of a seed pod and you just look down and you're wearing like a bikini made out of rose petals.
works for me.
Just look hot.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
American Beauty up in this Izzy, and then except not nearly as creepy as American Beauty.
Oh, good.
Good. I've said it before. I've said it again. The ratio of actual nudity to simulated minor nudity in that movie is way too high.
I am glad I basically haven't heard of this movie.
Yeah, it's a movie you need to watch to understand a lot of references, but don't ever watch it.
Okay, got
so
it.
you
I
land.
am fine on missing
Yeah,
out.
you're looking fine. You smell like lilies, as always.
Damn right.
Your hair is perfect.
Fuck Luna.
It's like your beautiful like blonde hair is tied up in like a nice little like ring of flowers, and then you like run upstairs, up Andromeda's walk up, and this like knock on the door and come inside. Andromeda's sitting on the floor. She has like a spike impaled in her side, and there's like her like body is like trying to like grow around it and like consume it and break it down.
What the hell did you do?
Am I awake or am I passed out from pain?
You're freaking out, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm just like sitting there, just like, Brian, you need to do something.
I was going to, and then you tried to do something, and you
Fuck
made it
you!
worse.
Fuck you. I'm aware. I didn't. Fuck.
She like he like picks you up and like holds your head so you're looking at him, and he's just like, Andromeda, it's gonna be okay. All right.
It hurts. Hurt.
Take a deep breath, take a
It
deep breath,
hurt. It
take a deep breath,
hurts.
It's gonna be okay. Breathe. Nova's here. She's better at this than me. We're gonna take a look. I need you to
That's
be very calm.
That's a
and
little
very
hard right
calm.
now.
I understand.
I have a spike in my body.
And
It's fine.
it's gonna be okay. Can you take a
Spike.
look, please?
Yeah. All right. What can I do about this? Like, I don't know if I can roll straight nature. That would be what I'd want to do for the sake of helping my friend.
You know what you could do?
Yeah.
You could rip the spike out and then do the evolution effect that I was trying to do. But that would be very painful, and I might get another condition from that, so let's not do that.
If you can position it so that ripping it out and then causing it to heal back the way it had been would be pure nature, that'd be probably what you're looking for.
Turn it into dirt.
You have dirt in your liver. Jeez, what's gonna happen?
It's gonna turn out so well.
No, but like turn it into dirt, then like grow it out. I don't know. Fucking do some shit with it. Get it out of me, okay? I need this spike out of my fucking body, okay?
Yes.
Brian just like hands you drugs. You don't know what they are. Just hands you like drugs.
I just think
Just calm down.
I don't even question it. I just throw them in my mouth and just swallow them. Like I'm just like.
Well, Andromeda goes someplace that is soft and warm and like not
Okay,
for like 5 minutes.
can I like talk calmly now? Can I just like sit back and just like add it on the conversation?
You feel like you feel like you're sitting in a bath that is the perfect temperature.
No.
Oh, that
feel like
sounds awesome.
That and like you're sort of in this weird Wonderland-like place, and then Stella's there, just calmly talking to you.
Stella is like
God.
behind them, like petting their head and just being like, "It's gonna be okay, Andromeda. Everything will be just fine. My
Oh man,
mommy's
this isn't so bad.
yeah, it's okay. Now, I want
Ryan,
you."
you're the best, and I just like pat his face, like
He like gets your hand and it's just like, "Thanks." Sets it back on your lap and it's just like, "No, you just enjoy yourself." He turns back to Nova and is like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
If only they were just as nice to their ward when they were sober.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sometimes you're more truthful when you're out of it, you know.
Yeah. You also stop giving a fuck about the things that matter. Like the rail that's like sprouting from your side, and then a lung, and a liver, and who knows what else.
Yeah.
Can I just
Then the entire
on
time,
that
Stella
rail?
is like humming a lullaby.
Aw.
And it's just like,
Can I? It's probably something nondescript because, like, just Nova just doesn't fucking know lullabies properly.
So she's just like,
Yeah, just kind of like,
it's like do 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 do.
Yeah.
She's just like making sounds that like sound peaceful and have like a rhythm to them, and you're just like, oh.
yeah. Nova was probably much more like, shit, that's, you're supposed to do that with kids, right? That's a thing.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
So I'm kind of thinking, like, what if I just turned the spike into like plant matter and then just kind of had it like grow naturally into their body? Like,
you know what? I have an idea for something you could do.
I am scared of that phrasing and that look on your face.
You could just grow them a new body.
Oh god. Oh god.
hey David, so like yeah, I'm your sister, but like I grew a new fucking body and my name's Andromeda.
You could look exactly the same.
I thought it was
Okay.
Daniel.
It was
You're
Daniel.
right. You're right.
Like it's exactly the same process that you used, where your body gets taken apart on a
That's true.
cellular level and then gets reassembled somewhere else.
Yeah.
You could just make her a new body.
I just come out of a
Send
plant seed.
metal
I
rod.
just come out of a plant seed. Andromeda would be pissed as hell. Do it.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
The question is, will they still be high?
I haven't
Dude,
decided
they'll
yet.
be pissed if they're not I. 'Cause
I haven't decided yet. Please continue.
If I roll a success, I totally intend for them to still be high.
Okay.
All right. Is this just gonna be straight nature?
This is evolution.
All right, that's kind of what I figured. All right,
Roll
2d6 plus 1. Fingers crossed.
all fingers.
Okay, partial success. Okay.
Do you have advances in?
It doesn't matter on a enemy pair.
Oh,
So it's still a minor consequence.
Consequence
So-
to me or them in this case.
Anna You're sitting in sanctuary.
Oh no!
Naked?
No, Donna is sitting in sanctuary.
Oh.
And you're
Oh wait,
talking,
no, you're not talking about Andromeda. You're talking about me.
I'm talking about you. You're talking to Mason, and then like he has like a cactus, like on the bar, right? For whatever reason, there's just like a cactus there, and then like the like. Have you ever seen like a prickly pear, like the little fruit at the top of the cactus? That like starts to grow, and it gets big, and he's like, "I'm gonna need another drink. Let's see, mojito." Okay, and he like starts making a mojito, and then Andromeda, just this like flower, this like giant fruit goes to be massive. It like opens up. Sorry, I hit my mic, and then Andromeda just falls out naked.
I should have known when you said mojito.
And he like sets a mojito.
Am I still high?
No, you're like
Shit!
you're like sober and naked and
I
covered.
tried.
But what? Bar?
You're at a bar, and your brother's there, and
No, rail, as in rail bar.
bar.
Spike.
He's gone.
On.
He's gone.
Good.
Can does like Luna happen to know that? Like
Luna,
even if
I don't know if Luna knows. I think you knew
Ryan
you
does.
pinned her, but I don't know if I don't think you know where she went. They went.
yeah, I don't care if I know where they went, but like as long as I'm like, okay, thank fuck, they're alive. Let's go find them now.
There was just a railroad spike sitting on the floor in front of you.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that then.
It has like creepy runes etched into it,
Ooh,
like made out of rust.
steady.
I think Andromeda falls out of the plant and just kind of goes shit,
And it's a prickly pear.
and then like I look down at my side and I like lift or I don't lift up my shirt. I just
Like-
look down at my side. I just like hold my boob and like move it out of the way.
You're just like super naked.
And Daniel?
I just hold
Daniel is just like staring at her wide-eyed, and it's just like,
I haven't noticed Daniel yet, so I'm just like I just like grab my boob and I just like move it over the side.
I like do
and,
this.
and I
Chris.
just like look down and I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
just out of nowhere, like an apron just like lands on top of you.
Oh, good. Yeah, Mason.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Mason. I'm Mason. Welcome to Sanctuary.
Mason.
Hi, Mason.
Mojito's right here." If you
Oh,
like.
perfect, my favorite. And then I like pick it off and I take a drink of it.
Yeah, you're so.
I like I try to like put over the apron. I'm like, this isn't really like working. So then I like snap my fingers and I want to make clothes appear.
We'll change.
Okay.
Okay, can you remove the impaled condition now?
I mean, your impaled condition is gone, but you have a new body.
Okay.
That's your new 100% condition.
What was I gonna say? Can I just like talk to Brian? Just be like, hey, so where the fuck did they end up?
They're at a bar called the Sanctuary. The guy appears to be a shaman because he's not freaking out about the fact that she just fell out of a cactus.
Well, that's good. A cactus, nice. Let's get our asses over there.
I don't know what clothes you were planning to get. You didn't get them.
Did you forget the bra? Did you get an oversized bra?
No.
Andromeda doesn't wear a bra. Fuck.
Okay.
No. I think you like snap your fingers, and then whatever Andromeda's version of unmentionables are, like the stuff that only Jaden sees, you're in those. I feel like they'd wear a corset for some reason. Anyway, you're just sitting there, and they're just like, okay, but you're clothed. And
I'm
they
like
fit very well.
I'm like better than nothing, I guess. And then I like sit up on the bar and I like nod to Mason and then I like go like, hey, Donna.
Hi,
And there's this
Andromeda.
guy that's like covering his face.
And then I like look over and I'm like, I don't. What's he doing?
Probably protecting his eyes from his siblings.
Andromeda, I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to that. Hi, Andromeda.
David?
Yeah.
Or Daniel?
Daniel.
That's right,
You
Daniel.
forgot your brother's name again. Okay, yeah. It's Daniel.
I have
Like you were
clothes on
saying,
now.
everything is complicated with them.
He like lifts his fingers off his eyes, but you're like
You're
wearing like. We still haven't established what this is.
Okay, make something up.
It's like a silk nightie or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's just like. I'm gonna stay
I like
here.
I just yell out, Brian, get your ass over here and get me some fucking clothes.
Smash cut to Brian getting in the car and Stella's getting buckled into her car seat.
Like,
And then he's like, I forgot clothes. Give me a second. He just like sprints upstairs.
It's weird that Brian's your bitch. It's really weird that Brian is your bitch.
can I just like word of growth in like a circlet of like flowering vines? Just for them to wear on their head?
Yeah.
Be really adorable with? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Who do you give it to?
I'm gonna give it to Andromeda.
Okay.
Once you
like,
get there.
Here, if you needed clothes, here's this.
Not there yet, are you?
Yeah, you
Not
get
yet.
well, so you have a few minutes in your nightie with your brother and coworker.
In that time, can we make the introductions necessary?
Yes,
like-
totally.
Susan sitting next to me, Daniel on the other side of her. Mason
Oh, yeah.
owns this place. This is a sanctuary. This is neutral territory, but it's shaman and spirit run, kind of.
Nova like kind of know about Sanctuary from Luna.
I don't think you would specifically.
Oh, okay.
But you like Google it and you find a place called Sanctuary. It's like appears to be closed down. There's like one Yelp review of it, like ever. Something magic is afoot. You
0
arrive.
out of 10 saw ghost.
You arrive there and you like step inside, and Andromeda's wearing a nightie. And Brian just like looks at them for a second. I got you pants.
Did you bring a shirt, buddy?
He like pulls off his LSU hoodie.
Thanks.
Shirt off his back. I mean,
That'll do.
you
Paige.
can't
wearing-
ask for
That'll do.
anything more.
He's wearing like a
Nova's-
he's wearing like a Hello Kitty t-shirt underneath.
Nova's still just wearing roses, basically. I just realized.
Yeah, you're wearing like a bikini made out of rose petals.
That's
And I think Mason looked like, I think sitting in front of you is like some type of like, I don't know what your drink of choice would be, but it's like some type of like, there's like it's like absinthe for Brian, some type of like tea sort of drink.
Oh, can I change mine, please?
What is
Instead
yours?
of whiskey on the rocks, can I make it a rattlesnake?
It's a rattlesnake, sure.
Yay.
That's fine. It was always a rattlesnake.
Stella's just apple
It was
juice.
always a
Stella's is a
rattlesnake.
Shirley Temple.
Aww.
Stella's is with like a little umbrella, and she's just like,
So Andromeda like puts clothes on. It's like, thanks, and then there's like pats my
Yeah,
back.
I just
you're like,
handed
yeah,
Andromeda
I'm glad
the
you're okay.
vine circlet.
You put the vine circlet on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Her head.
Thanks. That's actually like pretty cute. Like I didn't know. I was like I didn't say that out loud. No.
Brian hears it.
Brian is just like, Andromeda, you're always pretty cute. And like the biggest like shit eating, like, no, you're not. You're the worst. But I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
I can hear that. And I'm just like,
He paid you a compliment.
No, he didn't.
Okay, so what he said, and there's like the subtext of what he said, and there's like what
And
he
there's
really meant.
subtext of what he said.
And it's like you get all of it, and he's like, I don't want to be nice to you, but you do actually look pretty cute.
In like an oversized hoodie and everything. Oh man,
Yeah.
Andromeda's cute.
I sort of just imagine Andromeda is like you, but like 5 times more beat up just by life in general.
Fair.
Yeah, Nova definitely gives like a wink.
To Andromeda?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, everybody likes Andromeda now, apparently.
Yeah.
Andromeda's fine with it.
So Mason is just like,
Yeah, things got.
well, it would have seemed that you people have a thing for plants.
Yeah. Just a
Like
little bit.
that, I have definitely woken up in a leaf before. And he like gestures to his like bikini line. Like, I've definitely woken up in a leaf before, but usually it was after a very, very hard night of drinking. Welcome to the sanctuary. I'm Mason. I run the place. Like a hawk, like comes through the ceiling, like lands on his shoulder, and then out of nowhere becomes like a monkey.
I thought the hawk
Yes!
was Brian's. No, I'm sorry, not Brian's. Daniel's.
No, the hawk is his. That's his.
Oh,
role.
nice.
And it lands on his shoulder, and he's like, "This is Kiki." And then like the little monkey like waves, and then turns into like a parakeet, and then flies into the cage on the far side of the building.
Kiki.
Absolute pleasure to meet you, Mason.
So, I think Andromeda just like then is like, and then you. And then like I like land my finger on Daniel. And I'm like, we meet again.
Seems to be happening, so it seems. So I'm told.
He like sips his appletini. Apparently.
Appletini, really?
If it's good, it works.
More cliche.
Listen, you guys. have
I'm
been
like,
enjoying
I don't like
the
this
time.
city rivalry shit. I
How-
don't like
how-
I'm
how
not
about-
down for this bullshit.
How about the two of you just take a booth and try and straighten some shit out? Because sounds like you, Andromeda, have been dodging him quite a bit. Just straight answers, please, while you're here and in a good mood. Susan had a bit of an ordeal, and it's mostly my fault trying to get back.
Has not said a word this entire time, by the way. Is just
Yeah.
staring into her half-drunk sonic screwdriver.
I don't think that mixed drink is gonna get her any better. Sorry, Mason. Maybe I should just take her home. And
Here,
Nova.
I got something that might pep her up a little bit. And he like goes over to like a coffee pot. You couldn't see there before, it's just there. It goes over to a coffee pot, and he like takes like a shot glass like off the wall and sets it on there. And he like really high
Great
pours,
coffee! Great coffee! Great coffee!
like high pours, and like white liquid comes out of the coffee pot.
Mm.
It like lands in the thing. And then he like goes over to the cactus and like pulls a single needle off and drops it in. And then he's like, and grenadine. I need grenadine. And he like looks under the bar for a second, and he like pulls out some grenadine, and he puts a little dab of the red grenadine in the top of it. Then he like picks up a pair of tongs, reaches under the thing, holds up a blowtorch, and just like sprays the bottom of the shot glass for about 5 seconds. And then just like dumps it into a tall glass, and it fills the whole glass. And he just like slides it to her. Drink. And she like sets down her screwdriver. Just in like one gulp, and sets it down. And she like blinks hard a couple times and like coughs. And like bluish, like yellow fire like comes out of her mouth. And then he like grabs that with the tongs and like shoves it in a jar. And it's like rattling around in there, and he seals the jar up, and he's like, "Got it." And like sets it on the counter. She's good to go.
What did you do?
I pulled the wisp out of her, and she like blinks really hard, and she's like, "Where? What?" And Nox is like suddenly is like bright red and is just like really happy, and he's like making like a little happy chirping sound.
Nox is cute. Holy shit.
You're lucky she ended up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna figure out something to do with this thing, and it's like this like glowing like blue ball of fire inside of the jar. And he's like, "You are one mean son of a bitch, aren't you?" And he's like almost having a conversation with this thing inside the jar, and he like sets it down on the counter, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll best be off."
That's 3 times that you helped me out, Mason. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, comes with the territory. Now, if you still interested in working here,
Yeah. Yeah.
when can you start? You're like,
2 weeks.
done. See you in 2.
See you in 2.
Like, do you like just stand up and leave? And Nox helps Susan stand, and just like comes around and kind of like pushes her towards the door.
I need Susan to get a clean set of clothes, probably. You're sappy, but I think you need to stay here. And I'm muddy, so I'm going to get a shower too. And I'm going to tender a letter of resignation soon. So.
The cop goes rogue. Love it.
I mean, is becoming a bartender that going rogue?
It's not really. It's going neutral party.
It's going neutral party, but you're still a war shaman.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna sucker you into it at some point.
I'm such a mercenary.
I love it. Anyway,
It's almost as bad as being a vigilante, like Stella.
want to take another?
Not yet.
Not
Want to take
yet.
another quick break and then
Sure.
come back for the final hour?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good. Yep. Just gonna pop out for a quick break, a few minutes, and then join us for the final part of the Circle episode 5. See you then.
Yeah.